Hello, everyone, and welcome to the My Bag Habit podcast. Today, we're doing something a little different, something that I've wanted to do. It's called Bag Stories. If you guys can't see it, it's backwards, but it's there. So, Bag Stories is where I bring on people so they could talk about their bags. Like every bag has a story. And so today, we're going to have one of my good girls, my good Jodies, Miss Lateefah Walker.
Hi.
And hey, girl, how are you?
Good.
Thank you for coming on.
I feel honored to be asked on the Bag Habit podcast.
Well, you're the first
I blame
guest.
you for everything.
I will take it. So, we're gonna get started. Lateefah.
Yes.
No. Introduce yourself to the people.
Hey, I'm Lateefah, otherwise known as Teef. Crystal and I have known each other. I'm trying to always think of the year because I think it's 2005.
Yeah, 2005, 2006.
But I feel like I have known Crystal before that because our connection is through her very, very best friend. And that's a whole nother story. But
yeah,
from the moment I met Crystal, we've been thick as thieves. I'm here in the DC area and I'm a school teacher.
Yay! And Teef and I, back in the heyday, like we would go out to the parties and I would go to Forever 21 on Fridays and get a brand new fit and then then pray. And then pray it will last through the night.
Yes.
But we have grown. Our tastes have improved a lot.
Yes.
And gotten a little fancier.
A little refined. Intentional.
Yeah. And today we're going to talk about Lateefah's bag that she has been talking about for a good, I don't even know now, 2 years maybe? I don't know. You've been talking about this bag for a minute.
Yeah.
And you didn't get it. I didn't know you had it.
Well, I'm trying to. So you haven't seen it because I just showed you the bag. I don't know if you've seen the bag that I'm referring to.
No. So what we're gonna do is have Lateefah unveil her bag, and then we're gonna talk about her bag story.
All right.
Go for it, girl.
So the bag first, and then the story.
Let's do a drum roll. Hold on. All right. So yeah, undo the bag. Let's see.
Yeah, the story will come, but I have 2 bags to reveal. I don't know. I feel like we live less than 5 miles from each other, but we don't see each other. Okay, so oh wait. Okay, I'm gonna go with the first one. So this bag you have seen because I showed you this.
Yes.
This is a vintage Bottega.
Amen. Good for the
I need to do the deep dive on this because I actually don't know the year, but this one, this is the big.
So that is the Veneta. So that is their classic bag. It's intricata leather, interwoven leather. I'm saying that wrong, and you guys will correct me. Intricato. And
this is when I need to travel and don't just want to take a bag. Throw everything in. That's that. But then I was like, you know what? I work hard.
You work hard, girl.
And I need this. I need her.
You got the Jodie.
Have you seen my Jodie?
I have not seen your Jodie.
This is my Jodie, and I've had her for about probably a year. This one.
I didn't know you even had her for that long. I know you had that one. Yeah,
I definitely got her on a I'm going to. Yeah, no, you got the fondant. That's the gold bag right there.
Yes.
So she's black. She's lovely. Silver hardware. We love her.
Oh yeah. So, do you know why that bag is called the Jodie?
I do. I do. I love a good history. I did the deep dive.
You did the deep dive. What did you learn?
That is named after Jodie Foster.
Yes.
and she was in a paparazzi photo and held up the bag to like protect herself from the picture.
Yeah.
And it became known as the Jodie after that, I guess.
Yeah, so that was 2020.
Oh wow.
And that was under their new creative director, and he created that Jodie, but Jodie Foster made it popular. It wasn't called the Jodie. But now it's called the Jodie.
Now it's called the Jodie. And I guess my favorite is that weaving, like,
yes,
the leather. So good.
Okay, so when did you fall in love with Bottega?
You know what? And I have to say, so going back to the first vintage Bottega that I got, I was like, I want to acquire a Bottega, and I want to say you. That's why I'm like, I blame you. I saw a Bottega. You didn't. That's not your first Bottega, right? You have another. I think you have a. What other colors do you have? Is that your first one?
I don't know. I think this is my. I think so. I can't remember all my bags, but this is the one I use the most.
Say, how do you not know your bags? But anyway,
I know I have a problem.
I feel like maybe I saw that and was just like, oh, like really inspired by just the weaving. I'm really somebody that's not into labels. I love a good hobo bag, and so I'm definitely looking for a good hobo, looking for some good leather. Something that I can, and I'm the type of person, I wear my stuff, so I'm not protecting her. She's gonna go on the shoulder, she's gonna go across the chair, but not on the floor.
Just not on the floor.
Yeah,
not on the floor.
But like I think I was more so looking for a good leather bag, and I think I saw your Bottega and was like, I need to get a Bottega, the gray one. Honestly, was within my price point at that point in time. Could not believe that somebody was giving this away. And at that time I wasn't really into that. I wasn't like a thing. I was into vintage, but now everybody really is going after.
Everything's coming back around.
And so that gray one was one I was like, oh, this is, and it was in great condition. And so that's how I acquired the first one. Like, I just want a good, nice leather bag, and it happened to be Bottega, and it was in the price range. And then the second,
because let's let everyone know that bag retails for about $4,900.
Which one, Crystal? The big one, the bigger one.
I mean, both of them are up there. Yeah, the big one. Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
But this on the real was $800.
No,
this was $800.
So this is the thing. You have to know when a trend is going to come back, because just like right now, the spy bag, you could get a spy bag like last summer probably for like $400. They have doubled in price because guess what? Fendi brought them back. And now everyone is like trying to scramble. You can't really get one now. I mean, you can, but
I don't like the new ones, I will say. But
I don't.
Yeah, sorry. I mean,
even though I like their Montclair collection, but I don't know.
Yeah. So I think it wasn't. Yes, and then of course when you do the deep dive on Bottega and the. Like, all the stories behind the artillery. Is it the atelier? Whatever.
Atelier.
The leather. My goal, wish will be to like go to Italy, hopefully acquire a Bottega. And then, I don't know if we're at the part where we're going to share a story, but I'll share a story with my husband, getting him into like, what is Bottega? So this past holiday, we went to Orlando and we went to the outlets, and they have a Bottega outlet in Orlando.
They sure do.
So, babe, and anybody knows my husband, love him to death, but he could care less about anything name brand, whatever. All he knows is like, it costs what?
What?
Yeah. But I was like, we're going to just look in the Bottega. So went and convinced him to go in, and he saw pieces that he liked. He was like, "Oh, this is nice."
Oh, okay.
So he's like picking out stuff for me when. So like just like, oh babe, this would look so nice. Now he doesn't know. He just thinks, oh, this is your purse. He doesn't know what this is. He doesn't know this is a Bottega. Right. So even today, I was like, oh, I'm going on Crystal's podcast to talk about my bags. Oh, which bag are you going to talk about? It's like, oh, I'm going to talk about Bottega. Now, he knows Bottega.
Because he's been in the store.
Right. Mm-hmm. So he was like, oh, okay. So just love the fact, number one, that he has no idea. But I was able to expose him to some Bottega. And, these are the things you work on when you're married. Just yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's nice. And he actually was like, oh, he thought the price point was reasonable. See? And at the outlets, they really were.
They really were. I have a bag that I remember taking a picture with at the Woodbury Commons outlet. It was massive. It was the biggest tote.
I think I remember you yes.
It was purple, and I think it might have been $3,000 at the outlet, but still, that was really good. It was probably the biggest. It was a travel bag, but I didn't get it. And I always like the picture comes up in a memory sometimes. And I'm like, damn it, I should have gotten that bag. Now I have to say, I do not carry my bag as much. I know. I don't. The story behind my bag is that I know you remember this. There used to be a Saks distribution center in Aberdeen, Maryland. And it was not a clearance center. It was a clearance center. So it wasn't like an off Fifth, but it was a warehouse. Oh. And they took all the returns from Saks. And you would get there super early in the morning. You would either wait in line or they used to have a lottery. And I remember you would really want to be like the first in line or just pray that your number got called. And you couldn't run in. You had to do a nice jaunt in and you couldn't run. And there were like cases full of bags. And on a good day, their cases were full. So I remember walking in one day and there were like all these Bottegas sitting up there. And I was like, oh God, this is going to be a problem. I don't know if I paid over $600 for my bag. And this was, probably 10, 12. It's longer than 10, 12 years ago. But
Crystal.
Yeah.
You are kidding me.
Yeah. So, I don't carry this enough.
But
it probably still has how much I paid for it.
Is it too big? What's the problem?
I don't know. I didn't even know I had this in there. Little mirror.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Does it have suede or leather lining?
Suede.
Okay.
Suede. Mm-hmm.
So,
but it was so funny because at the store they would mark through the bags. So you wouldn't have a nice little, I don't even know if you can see that. I have a little pin mark right there.
Why?
Because they couldn't scratch through the leather. Because usually if it was just a non-leather tag, they would scratch through it with a black marker. So like half my clothes from back in the day have all these like black marks through them. But we were getting,
you got them from that outlet.
Yeah. So
that's crazy. You were gatekeeping on that one.
I would take people, but it was a hike. It was an hour and a half away, and we would get there at crack of dawn in the morning. And somebody really should do like a show about all the people who would go there. It was mostly YouTubers, not YouTubers, God.
You are kidding
mostly
me.
eBayers, and they would spend like $10,000 to $12,000 in a day,
right?
And then put it all on eBay.
That is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is crazy.
So that was my former life, but I got almost every bag that I wanted out of that
from
store.
From there?
Yeah. But, over the years, I've sold them and, but so, yeah, girl. So now you got your husband on board with Bottega.
Yes. So now he knows about Bottega. He knows about the leather, because when we were in store, of course, the salespeople were talking about whatever. And
Intrecciato.
Yeah. And so in my mind, I'm dreaming of the day where he presents me with a Bottega,
Oh, we're
another
gonna
Bottega,
have
because
to.
my on my dream top list is
Hmm.
that fondant,
Uh-huh.
the big bag and fondant, like
Hmm.
that's my dream bag. And if I ever see it and I have the coins to get it, I'll be getting that. And I'll be back on the show to talk about my dream bag.
Your third Bottega.
Yes. Yeah. And so for your audience members, you guys have to know this about me. I love a good bag. Love a good bag. In fact,
Hmm.
Crystal is the person that and I don't know if you remember this. Remember
What?
you were selling
Oh God.
the bags
Yes.
that were kind of like dupes, I guess.
They were dupes. I was trying to open up a purse store. They were good dupes, but this was like 2001, two, no,
Girl.
probably five, because I didn't know
Girl.
you. Probably 2005, 2006.
Yeah. But that Fendi bag and the
That's
caramel,
spy bag.
I gotta look through I wish that leather was good on that bag.
I still have mine, and I have 5 real spy bags, and I still that is such a cute bag. But I don't know what I was thinking.
That bag.
It was
so anyway. Friends on the YouTube. Crystal is why I love bags, and I think before a designer bag, I will say. And I think even before I got into designer bags, we are, coming up in the Sex and the City generation. And I just always love the little, hint of like a Fendi baguette, the Chanel clutch. I love those little touches of designer. And always will. And I feel like the next bags that I acquire that are designer, I'm not going over the top, but it's like if you know kind of thing.
Right. So you are more like, you don't need a label, a logo splashed all over your bag.
For
you
sure.
would rather, have just really good leather.
I want that if you know, you know. And
you know.
I'm trying to think what else is on. Let me go to my list. I do have a little.
I love when people have their lists available.
I have a list. Help. But okay. So is your podcast? What else you want to ask me about that?
So how long did it really take you to make up your mind to get the bag? Because it is an investment. Even $800, it's still an investment.
Yeah.
And how long was it something that when you saw it at that price point, you just went and bought it? Or did you think about it and hope nobody bought it from under you?
Yeah. And so honestly, that was probably my first time buying from the Real. Not sponsored, but that was my first time. And I think I remember calling you, like, Crystal, I see this bag, really want it. What do you think? And you probably were like, girl, if you don't get that bag. I think I showed you the price. You're like, okay, but it was not for me. So I was just surprised with the condition. You never know.
You never know.
The condition. It came in the Bottega dust bag. It came with the dust bag. You just never know. So that was my first time. So that for me was just like dipping my toe into pre-loved, because I always thought, if I bought a bag, it had to be new. This pre-loved world was not. I was familiar with, honestly. And I blame you. Why you didn't tell me about the pre-loved world?
I'm telling you, the vintage finds are.
Yeah. I think I didn't think that, people give away their design. I just, in my mind, didn't think that I would find.
They have the best stories, because most of the time you're not really looking for them and they find you. I've had so many bags that are special and I didn't realize how special they were. And I was in a consignment shop or, shopping on the Real, and this bag just pops up and I'm like, oh my God, I wanted this bag when I was 21 and couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
And now it's in my price range. So,
but I feel like you definitely keep an eye out for stuff like that. You know what I mean? I don't know if I'm going to go to a vintage if I'm looking. Know that. You know what to look for.
Yeah. As soon as I go into a vintage store, I'm like looking at where they have their purses.
Yeah. So in that case, I was just like, oh, let me just try it out. If I don't like it, I mean, it's $800, yes, but at least it'll be like something to dip my toe in. I feel like that's a good dip your toe into designer. The Jodie bag had been on my list. So after that, I was like, okay, I'm ready. And the Jodie bag had been on my list. And you know how you're shopping, you're looking, and I had, hit liked on it. And I think these bags are pretty plentiful on the real, the Jodies now. But at that point in time, I was looking for a certain price point. I wanted a certain color and a condition. Like I'm really picky about the condition. So it had to be, I didn't want anything good. I wanted it to be
very good or excellent.
Yeah. Whatever the other side of good is. So I was like, okay, when that comes up, I'm hitting go. And that's what happened. Yeah, it just happened to be on. So that's how I acquired that. And then since then, like
I've seen some.
Yeah, at least 2 more designer bags on the real. So
yes. So what has been your favorite place to take the bag so far?
Ooh, my Jodie? Yeah. Or
which outfit did you rock it with that you liked? That you were like, I am in the zone.
Ooh, that's a good question. So I'm gonna go back to the bigger one. The bigger, and then what's the style? I can't remember. So I guess
it's just the Vanetta. So instead of both,
Okay, so the bigger one, it's pretty big. Like if I stand up, you see that. It's the most interesting place I've taken it. Like I said, I use that one when I'm traveling, and it's not like a beach vacation. So if I don't want to do like a tote, that acts as my tote. And I'm trying to think where I'm trying to think of the first place I took it and was like, oh, this is a great travel bag. I think when we went to Seattle, know, and it was just like great, just throwing everything in it. And, you didn't have to worry too much about it. It's like I said, it's so durable.
Yes.
Love it. Yeah.
So let me tell you a little, a little advice. So always fold your like dust bag, and when you travel, keep it in there just in case like you're on a plane and you want to like take your dust bag out and put your purse in it so it doesn't get scratched or anything. So that's like a little pro tip that I just learned because I was sitting somewhere and they were like, you got to put your bag up. And I was like, I want to put my bag up there.
Right.
And so thank God I had the dust tote. And I just put the bag in there.
Love that. That is a good tip. Keeping that in the mind. So you keep the dust bag like inside of it when you're traveling. I love that. That probably was the baby, but we'll talk about that later.
It wasn't the baby. It was from Switzerland, but it wasn't the baby.
Yeah. No, we can't. Yeah. Are you kidding me?
The baby is in the box. So
let me know it. Okay, I know you have some questions, but I do want to share with you my wish list.
Yes, let's talk about your wish list.
You want to talk about wish list? Okay. Okay, girls. We know Chanel.
Oh,
Chanel got me in chokehold too. I know, but one day.
Which Chanel? Do you know which Chanel? Are you the classic?
Flap. You know I'm a classic girl. I'm gonna do the classic flap. I want I guess not the jumbo, maybe medium.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see you with the jumbo too.
I don't know. Where do you even wear the jumbo? Like,
I don't know. Travel.
I don't. Yeah, travel. I don't know what it came, but yeah, she's on my list, and she's gonna be black.
Ooh, okay.
Black
that's
with gold hardware. With the gold hardware.
That's gonna be, hard to find.
Yeah.
Or you pay a pretty penny.
Yeah. It's on the list.
Okay. What else is on the list?
The Chloe Marcy bag.
Okay.
I've seen these a lot lately, and I've seen
Mm-hmm.
them on just like for retail, not not
Mm-hmm.
the pre-love. So
Mm-hmm.
she's on my. I love the just the slouchiness of it. Very
Yeah.
relaxed.
I love a hobo. I think
Yeah,
we both like hobos.
yeah.
Yeah. Bags,
Um.
not men.
Oh, but boom.
But oh.
That's a good one, Crystal. Oh, you know what, Crystal? You gotta have little inserts of the pictures on the of the bags. Okay. Anyway, so
Okay.
classic
When I
Chanel.
learn how to do that.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But the YSL black on black envelope satchel.
Okay.
Seen
All
it?
right.
Can you picture
Yeah.
it?
Mm-hmm.
Black on black.
Black up. Okay.
Black hardware. So classic. So beautiful. Can you tell I love these? Like, this is when you know you love a bag. I gotta get a vintage
Okay.
Fendi baguette. I gotta get
Oh
it.
yeah.
I need that.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother story we could have, because I did have a really bad dupe of a Fendi baguette, but that's neither
Not
here.
that you had a Samantha moment.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. I had a really bad
Oh.
I feel like, did I know you there? I feel like that's when we were partying when our Forever 21 days. But I really want that,
Mm-hmm.
that Fendi baguette. And then I put on my list, I said I want a vintage, and then I want a new one. I want to go to the Fendi store and buy me
Oh.
I need a new one. I
Yep.
want a new one, and I want a vintage. And then I want that Fendi spy bag, a vintage one. I don't
Yeah.
like the new ones aren't speaking to me, but the vintage ones, preferably in that
Mm-hmm.
chocolate brown. Don't you have that one?
Yep. I have the I have a bunch. I had 2 golds at one point. I think I gave my mom one of the golds. And they were from the Saks store. But yeah, one was a better, like one was less used than the other ones. I gave the one to my mom. And she probably thinks it's fake. She better not sell it.
Yeah.
There's that story.
Mom, don't sell it.
Don't sell it.
Will she do that?
Oh God, yeah. My mom sold. This is a whole nother story. I haven't even told this. This might have to be like, we did not speak for 2 weeks because I looked and one of my Fendi bags was like bopping down the church aisle. And I was like, that's my handbag. And my mom sold my bag for 50 cents at a yard sale.
Crystal, stop. You're lying.
Yes. Like $700 little, it was like a little mini bucket. What was
that
it? Gucci.
Person.
Yeah.
And they probably don't even really know that.
No, they know.
Crystal.
Everybody was talking about it at church. And then when I got home, I lit my mom up, and then we didn't talk for 2 weeks, and I felt really bad. So now I just give her a ton of bags. But she knows now. Caveat,
Yeah.
she can sell
Mom,
bags.
I need you to do the
terms of
markup
contract is that you can't sell bags.
Appropriate markup, Mom.
No markup. She knows now. And then when she does want to gift a bag to someone, she'll call me and she goes, How much did that bag cost? She's like, I'm thinking about giving it to somebody. I'm like, okay. So but
I love.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I have on my bag list. I know.
Well, that's a mighty list, girl. That's a good solid list. Yeah.
Do you think that the bags that I pick, and you know me, so I feel like those bags say teeth.
Right. I think you should move up the baguette and just get it. And yeah, because I would, there's probably, if you want to do sustainable, look on Fashion File, the Real. Those are the ones I really trust. And just put an alert out. So, whenever one hits, you'll get notified. So that's what I do. I had a deep passion for the 2006, like denim Louis Vuitton bags. Like the first go round when they had the colors and everything.
Yeah.
And I've gotten 2 of them. I purchased one in 2006. And I took it to homecoming. And I remember just like feeling so fly. And it was just the denim envelope bag. And I think I paid $400 for it. I think that bag is going for about $1,000 now. But I know. And it's just, if you really love a bag, keep it. If you're not their bags I have not connected with that I probably could, sell. But definitely keep those bags. And that the Fendi baguette is something you're gonna keep and love. And
yeah.
That was my first ever designer bag. Like high end designer bag. Mm-hmm.
Was it the like with the classic Fendi motif?
It was a mama.
Oh, nice.
It was a bigger one. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yep, I bought it. Yep, sure do. Got it from Costco.
Are you serious?
I did. Costco. I mean, I don't go at Costco now because my mom says I don't need to buy in bulk. But I used to have a Costco membership, and one day I went in and they were selling Fendi bags, and I was like, absolutely.
OMG, that's wild.
So
who knew?
I know.
Who knew?
Well, Teef,
yes.
Thank you so much for coming on and showing us your Jodie bag. I want to wish that your list gets fulfilled very soon. I'll have a talk with your hubby.
From your mouth to God's ears.
And to Chris's wallet. No,
that's right. and if I did my due diligence, I'll have a third Bottega in my collection. And you mentioned like selling. I don't know. I don't have any bags I would be like, oh, like the bags that I've acquired. I'm like, would I sell them back? I don't know. Maybe, but I love them.
Yeah. Especially if they're the more like vintagey they are. Like if you're getting like, YSL when Tom Ford was there. I just wouldn't, you see them come up a lot, but I don't know if I would sell them. But you have to like, that's why I call this bag stories, because it should have a story behind it. And like, even if you just went to the store and bought it, like what was the build up to it? Like, So I think every bag has a story, and hopefully it makes all the girlies feel good.
Yes. Yes. So, well, I feel honored to be a guest on it.
You're the first guest.
Oh my gosh. You're inaugural.
Yeah. You're my inaugural guest. Let me see if I can give you some applause. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to do some applause. It's not playing.
No.
Oh, that wasn't that intense.
I love it.
Okay.
So,
yeah, sure.
Are you going to share your bag stories?
Absolutely not.
Why?
No, just I have too many. So
that's what we need. We need a little mini bag.
Everybody always wants to know how many bags I have, and I go, absolutely not.
You don't even know, do you? You don't.
No, I do know. I know. I just will never tell.
Do you really know?
No, I don't know like the number, but I know the bags that I have. So
you don't know the number?
No. No, like how many Fendis I have and how many. Well.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I don't. So
funny, Crystal. Yeah, I think you have the best bag stories.
Oh my God, I've had some wild ones, but so. Teef, thank you so much for coming on and sharing your story. And everyone, please like and share and subscribe to My Bag Habit. And if you would like to come on to tell your bag story, just hit me up at mybaghabitpod@gmail.com. So thanks, everyone. Lateefah, I love you, girlie.
Love you.
All right. Bye.